Everybody, thank you for tuning in on this market update. This is for the month of October, so as you know, I mentioned in my previous video, we're a month behind on our data, so just keep that in mind going forward on all these updates. Go ahead and get started here, as always, with Indian Hills. Our months of inventory there is at 3.27. That's down 36.3% from last month. So you know, the homes are being sold pretty quickly, a lot quicker than we can put them on the market in our neighborhood. Our list to sold price, however, is at 101.3%. So when we do list a home here in Indian Hills, we're getting a little bit more than what we asked for it. And mainly the reason for that is because the median sold price is $180,500. That's down almost 12.4% from the previous month. So sellers this last month listened to their agents a lot more than they did the previous month, listed their home at a more realistic value. They're getting above asking price, which is what sellers love. And the median days on market has went down 9.5% from the previous month as well. So the homes are not staying on the market as long. So that just goes to show, if you can accurately list your home and you have an agent who can accurately price it with the market, then you're in good hands. Going into North Little Rock, it's still a seller's market, by the way, in both of these markets. But going into North Little Rock, months of inventory, 2.27. That's a 2.5% decrease from the previous month. List to sold price is 95.9%. That's up 3% from last month. Median days on market, 40. Median sold price is 196,000. That's a 14% increase from the previous month. So what that's telling us with these numbers right here are that the homes in North Little Rock, they're being listed, they're being sold rather a little bit higher in value more than they were the previous month. And they are still getting almost all that they had asked for. So the demand in North Little Rock as a whole is not as high as it is in the Indian Hills neighborhood specifically, but that's just how the numbers work the more you go out. Going into Sherwood, the months of inventory in Sherwood, there are 2 months. That's a 5% decrease from last month. Median days on market's 39. Median sold price $230,000. That's a 12.75% increase from last month. What that's telling us is homes are being sold at a higher price point in Sherwood here this last month than the previous. And they're getting 99.9% of the asking price. So the demand in Sherwood has gone up a little bit there. What this is showing us is that, you know, the people are listening to their agents a little bit more, but the demand is slightly higher in Sherwood as it is over North Little Rock. So very interesting there. Moving a little further up north into Jacksonville, months of inventory is 2, just over 2. That's an 18% decrease from the previous month. Median sold price is $159,000. That's a 4.6% increase from the previous month. And median days on market 31. That's an 18.5% decrease from the previous month. So that's telling us is the home prices are being sold a little bit, you know, they're being sold a little, closing and going into contract a little bit higher. People are still getting almost all that they're asking for as far as their list price. And the months of inventory is going down. So again, there aren't as many homes being built in Jacksonville to keep up with that inventory. That's why those months are decreasing month over month. But one interesting thing I wanted to hit on here is in Cabot. The Cabot market is very interesting. There's actually a huge demand from the previous month. That demand has increased quite a bit. Could be because there are lots of new developments going on out there in the Austin Ward area. Roush Coleman has moved in there quite a bit, pretty heavy. And that's where the options are. I mean, if you want a newer home, newer build with not a lot of maintenance and things like that, that is affordable and in your price range, then you're going to look at places like Benton Bryant, the outskirts of there. You're going to look at Cabot, Austin, Ward, Beebe, all of those areas. The property taxes seem to be a bit lower, sales taxes, all of that are just a little bit lower. But also, and these numbers show this, is that there's an increase in Cabot in the months of inventory, 2.5%. So that's telling us there are more homes being built. than what are being sold right now. That's where all our developments are going. The list to sold price is 101.4%. So people in Cabot are getting more for their home than what they had asked for originally, which was the median sold price was $242,750. That's an increase of 7.5% from last month. So home values, home prices are going up in Cabot. They're being sold at a higher price point. They're being sold for over ask just slightly still, and the demand is increasing. The days on market has decreased, however, to 4.8%. So all of those numbers together tell us that people like Cabot right now. People are moving to Cabot, and Cabot is able to keep up with the housing demand. Much more than Jacksonville, Indian Hills, North Little Rock, Sherwood, those areas. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a new construction, new build. North is kind of the direction you're probably going to have the most luck. That wraps up everything here for this market update. If you would like to find out more details about your neighborhood, market value for your home, and what the market's doing there in your area, just reach out to me, shoot me a text, 501-424-0240. Again, that's 501-424-0240.